I'm Haley Stallworth, and I'm the elder on the Christian Education Committee. And Ann Antune asked if I would talk a little bit about what my spiritual practices are. It really got me thinking over the past week, what do I do that feeds me spiritually, especially during these times when we are not able to meet and gather at church and at Max and get together as a church family. What are the things outside of that have been keeping me going? And a lot of things came to mind. Being outside is something that always centers me. I love to be outside, whether sitting on my back porch like I'm doing now or going on a walk. Nature always helps just reconnect me and refocus me. Being at the beach, I wish I could be at the beach all the time. That always feeds me. And I think one of the first things that came to mind was my quiet time in the morning. And I have done this for years. I've always been a morning person. Even in college, I was up early and just have always loved the morning time. I love the quietness of it, and I love my first cup of coffee. There's just something very centering about that time of day for me. So that is one of the things that feeds me spiritually. I'm usually sitting there with the cat and the dog. They're the only other ones up at that hour. And I set my alarm to get up an hour before everybody just to have that time. I love candles and fires in the fireplace, and my family says that I would have a fire in the fireplace, every night of the year if I could. There's something very spiritual about that. So in the winter time, I love having a fire in the fireplace or a candle. I love to read, even if it's not necessarily a spiritual book or the Bible. I find the quietness of being able to sit and read and ponder stories very centering as well, and consider that a spiritual practice. As I thought about the things that really center me, kind of came to two themes. One being nature, the beach, being outside, gardening, my pets, of course, the people in my life, my family, my friends, the body of Christ. And then the other theme that came to mind was gratitude. And I've always kind of been a glass half full person, but I think as I've gotten older, I've been more intentional about gratitude and being grateful in every situation, and trying to teach that to my kids. It's such a more peaceful and more joyful way to live, to look for the things that you can be thankful for in any situation. And I think that is just one of my main spiritual practices, no matter if I'm at the baseball diamond or the soccer field or at work or cooking dinner. I just really try to look through a lens of gratitude, and that seems to just remind me all the time of the amazing gifts that God has given us and that we are surrounded by. So that's a little bit about my spiritual practices, and I would love to talk more with anybody who has questions about those things, and I look forward to hearing more about your spiritual practices too.